Hey guys, it's me, Sugo, and today we are gonna be making some ramen, Japanese chicken broth ramen. So first we need to prepare the broth. For that we need bony chicken pieces. You see, bony. I'm not making much broth, a lot of broth today, so I'm not gonna use a lot of pieces. This is my broth recipe. Let me get more water. Alright, now we take the stems of 2 green onions, put them inside here. Bye-bye. We need to make sure they are inside the... I'll add more water. Then we take garlic. We don't need to peel it or anything because this is not going to matter. We just need the water for this. That's gone. We take a carrot, put it in. That's gone. We take some black pepper. Take a pinch of black pepper, put it in for taste. Alright, that's great, so that the chicken gets a taste. Too spicy actually. Then we add some salt. Now we add some salt. Now we put it on heat. We put this on the stove. Let's put in more water. We need a perfect broth for this, so we need to add a lot of water so that you see what the color we are requiring right now is orangish brown. If we can achieve that color, it will be perfection. I have turned on the stove and it's being cooked. Let it cook for 30 minutes to 1 hour, and we'll work on the vegetables next. Oh, by the way, did I mention you had to add ginger and a few broccoli just for taste purposes, and that's my broth being prepared right there. Now we have to wait half an hour to 1 hour for this broth to turn yellowish color so that we can know that this is prepared correctly. Alright guys, now we need to prepare an egg, a tamagi, for our ramen. So we put a hard boiled egg like this, and we add it to the stock. When it's boiling now, we add the egg to the stock. It's being prepared in the stock, and when the stock is complete, so will the egg, and it will be properly boiled with the flavor. Now when the broth is boiling enough, you add mushroom stems because once something is boiling or is really hot, when you add mushroom stems, their flavor just blasts into the thing that's boiling. So you add mushroom stems into it, and if you want the extra taste, you can add more mushrooms, which I'm gonna do. Now we have to let it boil. It's complete, no tampering with this at all. After this, we just let it boil for half an hour or 1 hour, and the soup, aka broth for the ramen, will be complete. Now we have pulled this aside so that we can work on making the noodles or yakisoba. I don't know, it's not yakisoba completely, but we'll be using instant ramen noodles. But mind you, don't use the taste maker. We're not gonna cheat here. We're gonna make a ramen from scratch. You can use any kind of noodles you want. We just want noodles. So we add the noodles into this steadily and slowly, and blam, they're being cooked now. We let both of them cook. Wait, we should actually put this here because we're gonna work on our chicken on this stove. Right, so the noodle is complete because we can see how perfectly thin and smooth it is. So we remove the noodles now and put it aside. Alright, so what we've done is we have taken the chicken and we have separated the bones in chicken because we need to add the bones. I forgot. We didn't need to add anything more to the broth now because the broth needs the bones. Now that we have added the bones, we are going to work on the chicken now, and we're going to roast it. I forgot to give a reason why wait, did I say that already? I forgot to give a reason why I added the bones to the broth, because the bones are the main flavoring substance of stock and a broth. So yeah, we need bones for a broth. I forgot. But oh well, it's still not even 1/4 complete, and we still have 45 minutes to go. So let's just work on chicken till then. Alright guys, so we have to pour the noodles in. We have to put the butter in for to roast the chicken. Let the butter spread. Meanwhile, we'll season chicken with black pepper and salt. Let's take some black pepper, season the chicken with it. Now turn the chicken around. Wait, first take some salt and pepper, season it with it. Wait, just a moment, I'm adjusting the butter. Take some salt and season the chicken with it. Now turn it around carefully, 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 steadily. Yes, that's the way. Seasoning time. Alright, now we have to roast the chicken. So we take a piece and steadily put it like that. Now it's being roasted. Now we wait for it to roast, and then we split it. Turn it around. Alright, so I've added the other chicken as well. So I'll show you when I turn it around. Actually, after I turn it around, to show the color chicken should be when you turn it around. Alright guys, now we turn it around. So let me just turn it around and show you guys how it looks. So we should have a reddish brown color like this. If we have a color like this, we have made the chicken perfectly roasted, and now we wait for the other side to get roasted so that we turn it again. We do this turning 3 times, and after that it's complete. Alright guys, so we have done with the roasting of chicken. The color is perfect as intended. Now we put it here, down here. We take all the chicken. Alright guys, so one tip about the broth. Whenever you feel like the broth is gonna run out or it's gonna run dry, you can add more water, because what we need is not the correct quantity of water. Actually, what we need to do is to release the juices of every material added in here, and so that the egg can absorb the material. But for that to happen, we need to add water, because if all the water runs out, there will be nothing to release their juices into. So that's why I'm constantly adding water. This is the last time. After that, because my chicken is complete, now I just have to make this normal soup. So yeah, I'm not gonna add any more water. Now on to making the normal soup now. Alright, we add a bit of oil. Now we're gonna add these materials: mushrooms, broccoli, spring onion, ginger, capsicum, and I forgot to add garlic, but we'll add garlic as well. Remember to keep these materials at least for later garnishing. And now on to cooking the main soup. What we have here is mushroom, garlic, broccoli, spring onion, ginger, and I think that's capsicum. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Now we add this for frying. Alright, I'm stir frying this right now. We add a pinch of salt. We mix it well. Now on to the next step. We add soy sauce and vinegar. Okay, so one problem. We might have overestimated the amount of vegetables we need. So we'll be doing like half-half. We'll cook half of it first, then half of it later, because we have added too many vegetables. We have closed this for the moment because the stock is finally ready. We have to pour it into a bowl of sorts so that we can put it into this and finally make the ramen we require. Alright, so we pull this ramen and pour it into the container. Slowly put the stock in. We don't need the ingredients that we use to make the stock, so we don't add them. So we use a funnel. After it's finished, we add a pinch of salt. We extract the eggs here so that we can cut them in half later on and add them as toppings. Now we continue on with this. And now Things are gonna get real now. Alright, now we add the stock. I'm using my mother's help to the pan. There we go. The stock has been added. More stock? Can we have more stock, please? Alright, more stock we have. Sklabam. Ah, this looks great. Alright, we add some soy sauce. Just for color and taste. That's enough. Now we add vinegar for taste. Too much, but that's enough. Now we stir it as per this. Keep stirring. Keep stirring. Let me just get my chopsticks. I'm gonna use my chopsticks because it's easier for me to use. We stir it. Keep stirring until you see it boiling. You have to keep stirring. It's complete. You have to stir it for 5 to 10 minutes because we need the taste to blend in correctly. Now I'll just skip it. So yeah, go. Checking up on this. It's working perfectly. We continue. It tastes great. I've tasted it. So I've stir fried some mushroom strips for toppings. And then now we're gonna cut some chicken in slices. The chicken be roasted in slices for the topping as well, and the eggs. We put it in the broth. We have to throw away everything in the broth except the eggs because the eggs have absorbed the taste of the broth. Alright, the ramen is almost complete, so we work on the toppings now. So we first take the chicken, we slice it into pieces, small little pieces, slices, sorry. Absolutely make sure they're sliced like. We don't want trash. This is trash. Alright, whatever. We'll work on a better piece then. Alright, we have chopped chicken into small slices. So the chicken have been sliced. We take one egg for one bowl, slice it carefully into 2 small pieces, and then put it aside for topping. So all the toppings now are done. And now it's time to dress the ramen. Alright, we take the noodles. We keep the noodles in the bowl. First comes noodles, remember. The noodles that should now be enough. Enough noodles. Actually, too much noodles. We should have a proper quantity of ratio of noodles and soup. This is enough. Now we add the broth or soup, if you want to call it that. So slowly add the broth. We add the broth now, like that. More. We add everything. Yeah, that's all. That's all we need. That's all. Now for the last toppings, chicken. We dress it like this. Let me just dress it real quick. Alright, we have made a base using chicken. Now we design. Now we add 2 eggs. like so, to the ramen. And in the end, we add the mushrooms here. And the ramen is complete. Wait, let's add some more toppings. I'm gonna add more toppings from here, like some capsicums. Your homemade ramen is complete. I hope you liked the video, guys. I hope you learned how to make ramen at home, step by step. And I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.